Alright, alright. Metroid. Yeah, this one. It doesn't matter. They're both the same. They're both literally the same. Let's not skip it. The Elgato had other plans. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just do when I do the VOD, I'll just cut past it. Tonight once again by the cat. The cat that kicked the Elgato. Right, we got a suit. I forgot. We got a new suit and
Samus, welcome back.
what's this? Skull from a sandgraver has been bleached by the sun and eroded by weather. Right. And then there is nothing to go out and do. Just gotta talk to these guys. You can go collect green energy if I wanna get that that last thing for the thing. The gallery. Won't be doing that.
All right, you've secured the memory fruit.
I have in fact done that.
Leave for Chrono Tower as soon as you give the order, Samus. You ready?
Order troopers to move forward? Yes.
Once we leave, there's no turning back. If there's anything you need to complete, now is the time.
There'll be no turning back if you proceed. Are you fully prepared? Prepared as I'll ever be.
Listen up. We got a lot of ground to cover, so check your gear. If it don't punch a hole in something, we don't got a use for it. Our mission.
What if it patches up a hole in you? Oh, we're putting him in the robot. Putting the robot in the robot.
To do that, we gotta cross Soul Valley and destroy the force field around Chrono Tower. Open her up.
Force field undamaged. I must increase power.
No, I told you I can only guarantee 80%.
Recalculating.
It's even pushing the robot back.
Warning. System critical.
We need to abort, the weapon's gonna blow. Oh no.
Samus is just like, ah, I'll just tank it. Like, I don't need to get behind that thing. How's he doing? So wait, why did the force field go up?
Force field destroyed.
Well, it's a good thing that worked, otherwise we would have been pretty screwed.
Well done. No, my baby. I'm so sorry.
She did good.
She did. She sure did. This is our moment. You coming, Mac?
I take it once I go in there, I will not be able to leave. I mean, won't have a choice, really. I assume they'll just put me in there and then I won't be able to leave, rather. But yeah, what was the plan if we couldn't get past the force field? Because we needed that big robot to get past it. Weren't the Lamorne the ones that wanted us to do all this? Oh, just got the whole party here.
This place is so beautiful.
It's all right.
Finally, we get to go home.
Well, maybe. Uh,
Stay alert. Don't get too comfortable.
I am sorry I destroyed Betsy.
well, you probably shouldn't be apologizing to me.
I poured my heart and soul into that mech. Poor Betsy.
Where is Takabi? He's hanging back.
I believe this is a sacred place. I can feel it.
Mm. Guess I already scanned these doors earlier. And yeah, there shouldn't be anything to, like, any items or anything to pick up here. So. There'll be scans, but that's it. This seems like you want me to solve a puzzle.
Robots are awake.
Mechanoid Guardian Lemorn made artificial life form powered by psychic energy. Its function is to recognize and guide the chosen one.
Yes, the temple responds to Samus.
What's up with this? Psychic pedestal activates the Guardians when the chosen one is detected. So. You okay? You guys are just hanging back? Oh, I guess they'll unlock the door for me. That is yellow.
Shadihara, Ekirasha Asmasaba, Deklinas, Ematharich, Kasalas Agent, Jeanette, Dinet Mamor Teganich, Kie Siskala, Sinel Chanich, and Selectinath.
They're probably dead. It's unlikely they're alive. Yeah, well, how did we get here again? I don't remember how we actually got here.
You okay, Samus?
Give her a minute.
Why is this one? What's going on with this door? Current tower gate that disassembles and reassembles is commanded by a guardian, currently sealed. We will not be going back. There was an explosion with the MacGuffin at the beginning. Sure. Sure. Psychic energy turbine rotates in response to psychic energy released by the psychic core, provides power to nearby machines. What's this thing? Expandable structure within a hemispherical object responds to guardian commands. And this. Psychic command received, expanding object. It is? Oh, okay, all those have to go in there.
Whoa, it's unfolding. The robots are the keys.
Hey, we got an elevator. Let's head up.
Alright, everybody on. Yep.
Look! Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, those things. Object out of scanning range. I cannot. Okay. Do you remember this room? Yet they can be scanned. I assume I just missed scanning them earlier, so whatever. It doesn't matter. Twitch? Oh no. Is Twitch being weird? Are there Twitch problems? It doesn't say I dropped any frames. So that may perhaps just be on your end. And I mean, also the stream looks like it's fine.
We have finally reached the
Good
top
after
of the
refresh?
tower.
Yeah. I don't think there was any actual issue. What are you looking
Wanna
for?
try and get more intel by scanning?
Yeah, I mean, there's this thing. Am I gonna be? I think you guys just gonna have to leave you guys here for a second. Just hang tight.
How does she do that?
Don't worry about it.
Careful now, Samus. Careful up there.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Oh no. Can I do this without even yeah, I don't even need to. It's like at a certain point you don't need the need to like magnetize. Part of the pinnacle structure that floats above Chrono Tower, the Master Teleporter is housed inside, expanded by using the link terminal. Psychic Healing Pod administers intensive care and amplifies psychic abilities. Patients are also linked with Chrono Tower and given access to the tower's functions. Is there a terminal? No, this is the terminal. And those are the keys, right?
This place.
Wait, are those the keys? Maybe not. They looked much smaller before. You know what I'm gonna need to look at is I'm gonna need to look at where to get the or what look at the
You got the keys. Take us home.
how to activate the barrier thing, because I don't remember. From that angle, Samus almost looked like a Halo Elite. I don't know exactly what that looks like. Legacy suit. What was it? So, in Psychic Visor, hold R. Okay, yeah. Got it. That was what I thought it was, but I couldn't remember exactly. Yep. We'll be scanning that, I guess. Where's our friend that likes to
This must
create problems?
be the Master Teleporter.
And they're actually just all purple.
I can't believe it. We're actually going home.
Are you, though? He's just been hanging out in there, I guess. Were you always able to fly? Also, I didn't know you could speak. A convenient healing pod that gives you control of the tower. It was very convenient. I don't think... I'm surprised he didn't just, like, kick them out of the fight. So should scan him. A bounty hunter using a modified version of a Galactic Federation battlesuit reconstructed using the latest nanotechnology. Silex. Silex is a bounty hunter with a personal grudge against the Galactic Federation and Samus Aran. Plotting revenge on both, he has been running a long campaign of covert operations, including spying on Samus. In the cosmic year 20X6, he successfully stole a Metroid from a Galactic Federation base. By raising clones of his Metroid and infusing them with other life forms, he found a method of controlling minds and soon formed a private army. With this, he took control of the leadership of the space pirates, seizing their army as well. He then began attacking Galactic Federation research facilities one after another, and in the process used the information and technology he gathered to upgrade his suit and weapons. Presumably, he attacked the UTO Research Center on planet Tanamar with the same intent he did not expect to encounter Samus Aran. Here's one other thing that I'm missing there in that category. Just trying to scan these tentacles. Tube for administering care connected to Silex, transformed into a nano arm by nanomachines and is fully armored except for its tip. Does look like there's something else that it's just kind of green. Yep. Yeah, stop that.
Alright, let's get the rest of these on.
I'll take those. Yep, just already broken. And scanning him again doesn't do anything. They are dragon arms now. Nano arm tip, form into a dragon head. This form puts heavy strain on the nano machines and can be active for only a short time. Damaging the dragon head will increase the strain, reducing its duration. Stop shooting at me. No wonder, Tokabi down. He'll be fine. Stop that. Where is he? Okay. Don't worry, you're okay. Well, now they're not, ouch. Just everyone jumps over them. Yeah, okay, they weren't glowing. There wasn't anything I could do there. Okay. How much damage does this do to you? It's not bad. It's blue now. I feel like I might as well just spam this. Ouch. Okay. There's not much I can do. To get hit by that? Or to not get hit by that, rather. Duke down. Where is he? Just way over there. What are you doing? Okay, they're fine. And more tentacles. A lot is going on in this fight. Yeah. Oh, it's not locked on. I was like, why is it not working? Ouch. I'm gonna need some help soon. I mean, not necessarily, but, you know. You know what if I... It's an electric one now. Put the barrier on. Let's see if that helps at all. Where is he? Or she?
Thank you.
Someone did not enjoy getting shot. You know, understandable. Oh, probably not be standing there. Yeah. Wondering if they have a 14 attacks now. A lot of games do that, I notice. Yeah, I should not be. I should very liberally be using these. Oops. Excuse me. A little bit too close, I guess. I never really used the like super ice shot. Okay, now you're done with that phase.
Oh, I'm just getting started.
Of course.
Where'd they go?
Don't worry about it. Just went out into space. Free aim mode. Sure. What does that mean exactly? Different. That's different from before. How do I can't move? Oh, yes, I can. I can move a little bit. I think I can move? Yeah, just a tiny little bit. That really does not take much time to charge. What is happening? Yeah, just gonna let that. I can't go into morph ball. Can I I can. Let's go with this. Crash Bandicoot 2 final boss. It takes inspiration from many sources. The greatest games of all time, Crash Bandicoot 2 and FF14.
Just you and me, Samus.
Was the barrier necessary? Like did you think I was gonna go somewhere?
Let's get this over with.
No. Special scan. This seems to be similar to the previous fights. What are you doing? What are you doing there? Rapid movement morphology, Lockjaw. Oh yeah, this is like morph ball equivalent. A transformed version of Silex. A shield generated by his energy sphere nullifies all firearm attacks. When in Lockjaw mode, Silex transforms into an energy sphere surrounded by a unique frame. Thanks to suit upgrades, Lockjaw's energy sphere can be made to generate a shield that nullifies all firearm attacks. He can also now ram into his enemy to steal an energy tank. To do what? Additionally, he can perform a rush attack that stuns targets with an electric shock. Stolen energy tank can be knocked free only by striking Silex with the momentum from a boost ball maneuver. However, if the energy tank cannot be recovered before Silex exits Lockjaw mode, it will be permanently lost. Okay. Okay. Energy tank ejected. You get over here, you little bitch. No, it's mine. I forgot everyone in Hunter has had like their own like morph ball equivalent. So that's basically what that is. Yeah, nothing's better than the Thundershot one. It just does a bunch of damage at once and I don't need to aim it. Where are you going? I've got a radar over there. Should I shoot that? I don't know if I should. Well. What should I do with this? Miniature black hole generated by satellites. It draws in firearm attacks, neutralizing them. Only the control beam and the will of its user can resist the black hole's pull. So, this. Just shoot him in the face. Could you imagine if, like, losing the energy tank means you just, like, lose item percentage? Just, like, sorry, you now can't finish the game 100%. Stop that. That would suck. I mean, if it's the final boss, and like, there's not that much here, like, it wouldn't really make that much of a difference. Nope, that's still mine. Excuse me, I hit him. Get over here. Oops. That's what I wanted to do. Oh wow, that just immediately deactivated the barrier. Oops. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Low ammo. That's not really low. Where'd he go? I mean, I don't need to... Okay, I got him. Whoops, stop doing that. Power bomb him. I'd like you to stop doing that. Stop doing that, please. Low missiles. Okay, we'll not be doing that again. Okay. Stop everything that you're doing. Are you going to try to save him? I don't think you should do that.
Shouldn't we go after her?
Tell me how and I'm there.
Alert. Spatial anomaly detected.
Great. What now? Here we go. Be ready for anything.
Yeah, that I dealt with it.
I knew you'd come back.
Never doubted you for a second, boss.
Glad to have you with us.
Samus, does that mean Silex is...
Probably. I don't know how he would get back.
ready to go home?
We'll be right behind you.
Got nothing else to scan. I can talk to all of
You
them.
have survived. Excellent work.
How did all that health come back? I don't know.
You made it. I was worried, but you're here.
I knew you could do it. Never doubted you.
Glad you're back. Really glad.
You did well, Samus.
It's funny, I actually used, like, all of my resources to get through that. Like, if I had even, like, one less energy tank, I would have just straight up died. Actually, no, if I had two less energy tanks,
Maybe if I, oh,
I think I did get down to only one. I don't think I ever got down to my last one.
crystal powers the teleporter. It only responds to you.
You're only just now realizing this?
Wait, is that Veros? Then that must be Tanamar. Home sweet home.
Is Tanamar your home?
For sure. Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, well, if we go to the wrong place, don't think there's another way. Don't think we can come back.
We're really going home.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he sent us in there. You can come out.
Samus! No!
Protect the teleporter!
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I got you.
Punch him.
Providing cover.
Okay, or missiles. That also works.
Teleporter's not gonna last long. You gotta make the jump while you still can. I'll do my best to stabilize the power.
You guys planning on staying here?
We'll buy you time while it charges.
Oh no.
No!
Just hold him. I'll hold him, and you all punch him. Press A to teleport. I can't scan. What happens if I wait? Yeah, I guess I have to press a button. Don't want to test what'll happen if I don't do that. What if it got like dinged by the thing sometimes? Like, oh no.
Solon be with you.
You're not gonna open your face thing? Yep, just straight to credits. All right. I thought there'd be like one other thing. I mean, there probably is like 100% thing, or well, there's probably something more because usually they have it to where it's there's like a 75% ending and then like a 100% thing separate from that. So there's probably like two more things. I wouldn't the 100% ending might just be like, yeah, they're still alive or something or whatever. We'd have to squad with a raging edgelord to die. Seems, yeah. That's the thing is, I imagine it's like there's like no way they'd be able to take him, but they'd for sure. He would definitely have some way of getting out. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if they plan on doing a Prime 5 or whatever, but yeah. I mean, if they do, that probably won't be anytime soon. Okay. You have to think they do it the way they've talked about this? Probably. It probably would be more down to how well this game does or whatever. That'd probably be more on Nintendo's end than Retro's end. But yeah. From what I know, they I think what I heard, there was like an interview, I think it was Famitsu, where they were talking about like they apparently still used a lot of the stuff that whatever the previous team was that was working on the game. They still used a lot of their a lot of the work they had already done. Next level worked on this. Random. There are a few people from there anyway. What was I saying? They shut down external studios on us. It seems that way. I guess they pretty much had to. For you know, all the stuff and yeah. Yeah, it's so I guess they didn't quite scrap everything that was done by the previous studio, but I assume it's still just things that are going to take a while when you're switching from one console to another, and also then on top of that just developing for two consoles. And then also with just a different studio working on the same stuff. It's gonna things are gonna slow down because they're not. I don't know. I guess it depends on what the transition process was. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, I enjoyed the game overall. I feel like I've seen a lot of people. It's one of those things where it's like it went from people just saying like, yeah, I have issues with it, to then suddenly people just straight up saying that the game sucks. Like, it's like, okay, all right. It's funny because I feel like a lot of the complaints I've heard from the game are just like, I don't know when the last time was you played a Metroid Prime game. Because it's like it's doing things the previous games already did. Like there's stuff like the end game thing. I mean, the mech parts, that's fine. That's totally fine. That part didn't bother me at all, really. Like Like that's if that's the equivalent of the you know, the Chozo artifact, Sky Temple keys, whatever. That's not like whatever. It's really the green energy is the part where it's like I think they were like that mech that part you can knock out the mech parts in like less than an hour, like 30 minutes or something like that, and you're done. Well, other than the one that's in Flare Pool, but it's like that's over so fast that it's that it seems like that's why they did the green energy thing. But it's like that would have been way worse if I hadn't been picking those up for the entire game, pretty much. And like they give you the radar. I feel like they give you that radar later than they should, also. Because yeah, I could imagine if someone were just not doing that at all, if they were just completely ignoring green energy until they got to the end of the game and they realized they need it, and they're at like, you know, 10% of what they need. I could imagine someone just being like, "Yeah, I'm giving up. I'm just gonna stop playing." Like, it would be much less of an issue if, like, I feel like it's like the amount required should be like about half of what it is. It maybe even less than half. Like, it's the amount required is ridiculous. Like, it's weird to like just grab a ton of it and then just it's like, okay, I've been picking up green energy for the last 5 minutes and I literally can't see a difference in the meter. Yeah, that's the main thing. There's probably something else that I'm blanking on, but have it point you to the major caches and temples and such and have it be enough? Yeah, like if it was just like specific ones that you needed or something. Only 95% of scans. 100% of items discovered. Time played 13 hours. Hard mode unlocked. Yeah, it's like the game would have been maybe an hour and a half shorter if I just didn't have to get the green energy. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway. I'm curious as to what those other 5% of scans were that I missed. Okay, here's the post-credits thing. Dirt. It still got the fruit. What are you going to do with that? Oh yeah, you gotta give that up. That was just a Prime 4 thing. And then someone cuts this tree down a few days later because they need firewood or something. Saving now will mark the save slot as mission complete. If you later choose to start a new game in the save slot, the item and scan completion data would be reset. Do you want to save? Sure. It both tells you that you're hitting a point of no return, and that you should make sure to do anything you need to do before you can't, and also that you're like that what the save will do. So yeah, you're given so much warning before you get to that point that it's like if you end up in a situation where you're stuck and can't, you know, progress or whatever, like I don't know, like that's pretty much on you. Or can't progress, can't you're like, oh, I know I wanted to go back and do stuff. It's like you're given more than ample warning. But yeah. Also, minor nitpick, do not like I don't know if I mentioned this before. I do not like the big Nintendo Switch 2 edition banner here. it's like I don't need that. I know what version I'm playing. Anyway, concept art. I do like this suit. Yeah, they are shaped a little differently. Actually, it's not just a straight recolor. It's weird that you get the suit so late. I guess it's like if you were getting green energy really early on. Although I think you wouldn't possibly be able to get enough before you get to the point of getting like power bombs. It feels like what they want you to do is like they want you to it feels like they want you to do all of that stuff before you pick up all of the items. So then you can go back and pick up the items with your, your fancy new suit and all that stuff. I don't know. I think that seems like just kind of an issue Metroidvanias just have in general, where it's like you get all your stuff and then you kind of don't have much to do once you have everything. Like once you have all the upgrades, it's like, well, there's not much more game left, and like that is the gameplay loop. So they can't have you do too much more. Without that. But yeah. I don't know what I did to unlock all of these. Oh yeah, there were space pirates at one point. Metroids are also a thing. Yeah, if this takes place after Super Metroid, how are there Metroids? like what's the deal with that? I don't know. What is all... There's like a bunch of different Metroid designs. I guess at one point they might have planned to have Metroids being featured more prominently as like enemies, because you never actually just fight straight Metroids. It's always like things possessed by Metroids or whatever. You see a bunch of those. Silex clone mutants or something? Yeah, maybe. Scan 100% of the logbook. I didn't get that one. Yeah, it's just the end of the game. You get the game on hard difficulty, unlock just this one specifically. I'm curious as to what it is. This game, it seems rather difficult, actually. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about doing that. It's, but I mean, that's, it's Metroid Prime. That's, at least the first two games are very much like that. Just the difficulty is quite high. 100% of logbook. Yeah, I think that's going to be mostly all the stuff I missed is the 100% of logbook or hard mode is just, yeah, but I've gotten like everything else that's not that. The part with the wolves was cool. I do like all of the zones. The only thing is, like, navigating is, like, kind of annoying. Like, trying to get back to... There's no, like, quick like there's no fast travel, but that's not really abnormal for Metroid Prime anyway. But there's not like just like quicker shortcuts around to get between areas. At least like Prime 2 has that, you know? Has like the I mean Prime 1 does too, but Prime 1's not arranged the same way. Prime 2 is like arranged such that you have a central hub and then a bunch of other areas that extend from there, which is just, you know, Dark Souls 2 style, I guess. But that has like the elevators between, like, you know, it's like this elevator leads from Torvis to like the fortress or whatever, for example. 100% logbook. 100% logbook. Why are they arranged the way they are? I assume it's just based on, you know, I guess what specifically, or yeah, where they would go. You know, I'll say regarding, I mentioned like I had to use all my resources, but last fight I did not have to collect 100% of all green energy crystals. Yeah, so you get logbook stuff for, or gallery stuff for that. That's it, really. Beat the game with 100% scans and items. Did not get 100% of the scans though. What is this? I think it's just like storyboards from when you save Miles, I think. That's the very end. Yeah. Oh, and there's just some cutscenes. Beat the game with 100% scans and items, or scan the Silex amiibo and beat the game. So if I have the Silex amiibo, I could get that one. And credits, yeah. Beat the game on hard difficulty. So this would have to be a video of some kind. I'm really curious as to what that is. Yeah, this is like multiple videos. So I guess getting all the scans actually does give you something. That's the thing, is that getting all the items is always one thing in Metroid games. Getting all the scans is like another thing that's just like... That's really easy to just not do. Mission complete. So then if I were to select this, yeah, then I can do hard. Yeah, and then they don't restore ammo. Save stations. Yeah, well, damage already seems crazy high on normal, so... yeah, that's not new game minus. Yeah, well, anyway. It seems like it's one of those games where it's just very much a victim of how long it took to come out and how much people were waiting for it. You know what? All of the discourse surrounding this game, literally, it's almost identical to Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, the same way I hear people talk about Kingdom Hearts 3, how it's like, I hear so many people basically just say that game's like awful. And it's like, no, you just played 2 and then didn't play the rest of the games and then got mad that 3 took so long and was mostly wrapping up plot lines from the other games that you decided were spinoffs that were technically not. But yeah. Which, I mean, major issue with putting those games all on different platforms, but that's a different conversation. Anyway. Game's good. That's a long story short. Not that I don't have issues with it, but they are mostly relatively minor. So, yeah. I have issues with Prime 1 and 2 also. So, like... it's like some of the things are just like people waiting a long time. Some of them are people played Prime 1, really, really liked it, It's like their favorite game of all time, and then they kind of just memory hold Prime 2 and 3, and then just pretended those don't exist, or at least 3, because it's from what I know, the game, because I didn't play Prime 3, but from what I'd heard a lot of people saying, like, it borrows a lot from Prime 3, which makes sense. Like, it's the 4th one. Makes sense it would take a lot after the 3rd one. I think maybe people assumed whatever issues they had with Prime 3, because I know it, like, structurally does some weird things compared to the previous games. I think it's similar to this one, where all the areas are kind of separate, because I know you're, like, going between planets, so the areas aren't really connected. So I think it's a lot more linear. This game is definitely very linear. It's like, that wasn't an accident. That wasn't like they didn't design it that way by accident or something, or like because of some weird circumstance. It was just like, no, that was the way they wanted to make the game. It's probably just what they preferred. At least whoever is working on it, so. And I don't know how much Kensuke Tanabe had to do with the game's like general structure, because he's the producer, not the director. But it's like, I mean, he also worked on Paper Mario, and those games also have a similar trajectory of doing a thing people don't like, but they're like, we're gonna keep doing that. That wasn't an accident that it worked that way. like we don't want to do the old structure anymore. So, and also there might have even been a thought process of like, well, Dread exists. We can let Dread just like, or like maybe there'll be like another 2D Metroid that's more what people want, I guess, and then, you know, Prime can be a Japanese producer, which is kind of like a Western director. I don't know because Retro is the developer, and they're based in Texas, so I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. When he talks about his contributions, it sounds like an ideas guy. That would make sense. That would be more like closer to a director sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, they made it that way on purpose. I mean, that's just, I guess, Nintendo games in general. Pokemon's the same thing. People complain about things, but then they just double down on it in the next game because, like, that wasn't an accident. It wasn't a mistake. You just didn't like it. I don't know. Do I have anything else to say about Prime 4? Oh yeah, I remember having the thought at one point. The soundtrack, not amazing. There's a few songs I like. Like I like Fury Green, and the main theme's good. And like, yeah, but most of the music I just is very much just like background noise. Like, I was having the thought while I was like in one of the last couple of streams, while I'm just like running through like dealing with a bunch of grievers, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care for this griever screeching theme. It's not doing much for me. It's not really music, it's kind of just a weird overlay of sound over the music. So yeah. Like, I've been watching someone playing Prime 2 recently, and I'm like, yeah, this game has a much better soundtrack. But yeah. It's whatever. Dread had a similar issue. I think Dread actually has a better soundtrack, honestly. But that is not it's neither here nor there. It is actually here and there, but anyway, I don't think I have anything else. I don't think I'll be going through hard mode, just like I didn't in the previous games either. But yeah. That game is already rather difficult. I don't know that I don't know that I need it to be even harder. So so that yeah. It was a situation where I probably could have streamed the rest last night and been fine. But yeah. I wanted to do the Xbox thing, so I wanted to. I figured I'd rather just do that. Also, don't want a situation like was it Brothership where I was like, well, we're pretty much at the end of the game, right? So I'll just actually no, or was that I think that was the opposite issue where I thought I was like just about at the end, so I stopped, and then it turned out there was way more because that game just would not end. It's like, no, there are like 2 more entire dungeons left. You're not at the end yet. But anyway. Anyway. Should I do news? Should I do that? Is there news? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, there's a little bit. Right, there was a Super Mario Bros. Wonder trailer. I forgot that had a yeah, that had a new trailer, the Switch 2 edition. I forgot that that was a thing that was happening, and yeah, so there was a trailer that came out. The only thing I know specifically that's in there, I didn't watch the trailer. I watched some other trailers, but not that one. Um, Rosalina is playable, so yeah. Um, that's it. That's I'm sure there's more, but Rosalina is a new playable character, which makes sense. I don't know if she's the only new character playable, but she's there. I never finished that game. I have Mario Wonder. I never did finish it. How far did I get? I know I was definitely like more than I think I had like maybe 2 worlds left to finish. I was up to the like the it was like a swamp world or something like that. Was it? Something like that? I don't remember. I don't even remember what the world was, but I was up to like world 5 or something like that. And I think there are like 7, aren't there? I think. I don't know. I was also going through and like 100%ing everything, so I had like completed everything up to that point. But yeah, I don't know. Do I have that downloaded? I don't know if I do. Mario Wonder, where are you? I can load the virtual game card. I don't know that it's downloaded. No. No, it's not. I mean, I figured it won't take long, but um I mean that game's real good, but I didn't finish it. Um I don't know. I don't know what else there is to say. Oh, you know what? Regarding Prime 4, there was I'd mentioned I'd heard a bunch of people comparing it to Prime 3. Um and saying like it's definitely like much more action oriented than previous games. Because I know I've heard a lot of people say, I've heard other people also say stuff like it's a good game but like a really bad Metroid game or something, which I don't agree with, but I feel like that just kind of depends on what you want out of Metroid, which I think it seems like mostly people want Prime 1 and 2. They want something more akin to those specifically, but Prime 3 I know isn't really like that. Either way, the way I heard people describe Prime 4 being like Prime 3, I'm like, oh, I probably should play Prime 3. I probably would like it a lot, actually. I probably would like it more than the first 2 games. Because I actually don't really like Prime 1 that much. I mean, I don't dislike it, but like, I don't. it is easily my least favorite. Um, yeah, I don't. I don't. There's some things I like about it, but like most of the time when I think about it, I just think of like the like space pirate base, the like lab in Findrana, and the Phazon mines, and I just get tired. I just immediately get like I'm like I don't want to. Or Meta Ridley, where it's like that music's real good. Too bad that fight sucks. Most of the bosses are not good. Um, and a lot of the areas, and also the Chozo ghosts, and I don't know what else. Just there's just a lot of things in that game I don't like. Um, there's relatively few things that I'm just like, yeah, I really like this part. I really like Magmore Caverns. I like going through there. That's fun. I like when you first go to Fendrana and you don't have to go to the lab. um, yeah, well, I don't know. That's just me. I don't, I'm not bothered by like the NPCs or whatever, and like there's a lot of characters talking to you. I don't really care. I know people complain about like Samus not talking to the. It's weird. It is weird that she like everyone else is talking and then she just doesn't respond specifically, or like she just kind of doesn't respond by anything more than like nodding. Although particularly when they will ask her a very specific question that is not just like a yes or no question, and then she just kind of doesn't speak. Um, but at the same time, it's not like she ever speaks in any of the other games. The only time she does is like Fusion and yeah, just Fusion and Super Metroid, and those are just like diary, like journal entries essentially. She's not actually speaking to anyone. The one time she has like voice dialogue is in Dread, and it's not even in English, or it's not even in a human language really. So yeah, Fusion, Other M, Super, Dread, yeah, and then Dread is yeah. So she's never had regular dialogue really, where she just talks to a person like in English. Like that's never happened other than Other M, and that's the one they specifically want to avoid, I guess. Actually, you know, I don't know. I know she appears in it. I have no idea if she talks. I don't know what she does in Federation Force, so I can't speak for that one, I guess. No idea. I just know she's in it. But I have no idea if she has lines of any kind. It wouldn't be voiced if she does, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if she speaks. Because I just know like the end of that game is like you have to like rescue her or something like that. They had a monologue for her they didn't use in the original Prime. I don't know. I know there was narration that they did use specifically in like the European version, and then like their remaster has it, but that's it. I don't know anything about a monologue. I wouldn't be surprised. Um, but yeah, Prime One is not coming back. Don't hope for that. That's not a thing. um, but yeah, it almost seems like also people want Metroid to be almost like a pseudo horror game, and it's like I explicitly don't want that. I like very much don't want that. Super really doesn't do like the ones that I like the most, which are like Super and Dread. Really don't lean into that. Two does to some extent, but even then, like I think the reason I like two is like the boss fights and stuff, and also because a lot of the enemies are really easy to deal with once you know how to deal with them. So, whereas Prime One doesn't have that. Um, yeah, I prefer them to be more action oriented. People cling very hard to the initial formative ideas they encountered. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's like if that's what you want, that's what you want. But like, um, I'm not sure that's really what they want Metroid to be in general, or what they've ever wanted it to be, because it very rarely is it that. So it's like I think people look at like the intro to Super Metroid, pretty much, and like are like, oh yeah, that scared me as a kid back in '94. Like, doesn't have that feeling now so much. To the extent that the Prime games do. It's just it doesn't work in that regard. The game's still real good though. It's just that's not the part of the game that people say they really like. I don't think, if anyone's playing it now that hasn't played it. Um, but yeah. The thing is, that's not to say that like if you don't like the game, it's like I think it's like fair if you just don't like it. Like, um, just at a certain point, it might want to realize the series is not what you want. Although I'd be interested to see when or I guess I'm almost surprised I haven't already seen someone attempt to do like an indie Metroid Prime, because I've never seen, like, that doesn't exist, right? Like, there's been plenty of like indie versions of other things. I mean, there's plenty of just indie regular Metroids like Axiom Verge and whatnot, or just Metroidvanias, obviously. Um, but I've never seen anyone try to do Metroid Prime specifically. Um, that just doesn't really, or it doesn't even need to be an indie thing, I guess, but just a spiritual successor to Metroid Prime. I've never seen anyone try to do that. Um, yeah, I guess it's like they really only do that with anything that's with anything that's like completely dead. So like there's what is that game called? I'm almost certain I have it on Steam. I think I can check. I just cannot remember the name of it. It's like a Star Fox thing though. Um do I have it downloaded? No. What was that? X Zodiac, that's it. That is what I'm thinking of. Um that is basically just Star Fox. Um like there's that. And Path will be one of the next few years after this. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, imagine these games take a while. Um, yeah. I mean, there's not many 3D Metroidvanias in general, whether it's like first person or not. Um, but yeah. Um, I've heard people say, I've heard people mention Dark Souls as like a Metroidvania. It's like that is not a Metroidvania at all, because it's like you don't get any sort of like upgrades. That's more akin to like a Zelda game or something like that. Because it's just you'll like unlock an area, but like you just unlock it by like, oh, you flip this switch or you got this key. Like that's it. Like you don't like get new abilities that like let you get to new areas. It's not like, I feel like that's the main thing. It's like it really doesn't do that. Um it's maybe only just like its level structure and like layout is like similar, but it's not that at all. So um the closest I can think of is I think I mentioned this at the time, the Star Wars Jedi, or at least the first game. I don't know about the second. I assume the second game is a similar structure, but at least that first game is like, oh, this is just Metroid Prime. Like, Like this is just I wasn't expecting that. Um, but yeah, that's the only one I can think of. Um, or at least it's a 3D Metroidvania, so it feels very similar. Yeah, I should play that second game. Play that at some point. I think I have it actually. I think I also own that, and I just have not played it. Right? Jedi Survivor. Yep, I've got that on Steam. I just haven't. It's literally it's not downloaded. 130 gigabytes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I'll Doom has the Metroid Prime map screen. Yeah, that one's more like level based, right? So if you even want to count that, I mean, that's just Doom is like that makes sense. So for Doom to be like that, I don't know if that says more about Metroid Prime being like Doom than Doom being. I don't know. That's just like the natural evolution of if you're going to make that because Metroid Prime doesn't really take after other FPSs. It never has. It's always been kind of its own other thing. Um, but yeah. Also, oh right, regarding mouse controls, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't really use those much because it was just kind of it. I don't know if the mouse controls were not great or if it was I maybe I would have needed to mess with the settings more. There were a lot of settings I could have messed with, and I was like, I don't care to do this. I don't care enough. I'm not. I don't know. It just mainly it feels like the aiming is just a little too slow. Maybe is the biggest issue I had. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like going into all of that. So what if Metroid Doom game? Do you mean a Doom Metroidvania or like a Metroid game that plays like Doom, or just both? Just Metroid Doom. Metroid Doom. That could be that's the sequel to Metroid Dread. Metroid Doom. Doom Eternal, but make it Samus. I think people would be very upset. Weirdly enough, I'd be like, yeah, yeah, that's for me. That's a game for me. But everyone else would be super mad. Just like triple down on making Metroid Prime just like a pure action game. Um, you're the sicko who wants that. You and me both. Um, I don't. I don't know if I have anything else on Metroid. Needed to talk for a little bit at least because you know. Otherwise, then the Prime 4 section is only about 30 minutes long. You know what I can do while we're here is I can check on. I'm not gonna switch the game, but I can check to see where was I progress wise in Mario Wonder. Spoilers for Mario Wonder, I guess. Yeah, I finished 4 worlds. Yeah, I was on World 5. Apparently, I was using Daisy. Sure. Pedal Isles? That doesn't seem right. Why am I here? How do I switch to another world? Horses. Special world. I had done a lot of the special world. Fungi Mines. Yeah, that was where I was. Does this take me to right outside of it, or does it? Yeah. So... Oh, no, I don't have enough. Okay, it was, I guess, Taili's Toxic Pond would be the next thing to do. What's your deal? Uh-huh. So I need to... Did I miss some? No, I didn't miss anything here. I just need those two. It looks like there's something here. Also this. Do you have an extra thing? Standee surprise. Let's get a standee. Elephant Peach, amazing. I think I already had that one, actually. Yellow Yoshi in Cloud. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm missing, just would have to get that. Anyway. I love the not gotcha. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it and wants it. They want more of it. Yeah. Other there's Pokemon Pocket. Pokemon Pocket. They just got a. It's a new pack. It came out. No, it didn't come out today. The trailer came out today. I don't know when the actual pack comes out. It's probably next week, I would guess. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that there's anything I could say that would be super interesting about that. That would they're adding stadium cards. Adding a new category of cards. That's a thing. I was looking at the old VOD of that game when I played it, and I was like, man, I was really bad at this game. Like, I probably should redo this. I should probably go back to that at some point, because I do play that game a fair bit, and yeah, that is not that VOD is not representative of either what the game is now or my skill level with it. Gotta prove you're not ass. I could I was gonna say I could boot it up. I probably could, but I don't know how simple that would be. I am at Master Ball rank. Wait, I could just take a screenshot. I could just open it up and take a screenshot and post it in the Discord or something. But I made it to Master Ball rank. You can't say I didn't. And the only reason I didn't in previous seasons, they changed it in this like most recent season to no, it wasn't. I think it was the last season they changed it. Because it used to be like you needed just so many matches to get to that point to like you just had to grind it out for so long. And I was just like, I'm not doing this. Like I could get to Ultra Ball and then I was just like, I don't want to get to Master Ball. I just don't care enough to do that. It's not worth doing. There's also like other stuff you get for like top like 10,000 and 1,000 or whatever. Join the Discord to bear witness to my gaming prowess. I mean, my rank's been like fluctuating up and down because once you get to Master Ball, it's like once you get to any rank, you can't drop below that rank. So once you get to it's like Ultra Ball 1, and then there's like 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can drop once you get to 2, you can drop down back to 1, but you can never drop below Ultra Ball 1. I think I was like struggling to get to Master Ball, and then someone mentioned the deck that was just like, yeah, just use Mega Venusaur by itself, and you kind of just win. You kind of just, or at least you don't need to think about it because it's like there's nothing to do except just play Bulbasaur, then play Ivysaur, and then hope you don't die, and then play Venusaur, and then like that's it, and then it's like. There's like enough. There's a bunch of cards that make it so it's really easy to make sure you're pretty much always gonna get into Mega Venusaur by the end. And it's like as long as they can't just murder Ivysaur immediately, you pretty much just win. So, because then Venusaur is like basically impossible to kill. So yeah. And then it also just like traps stuff and then poisons it at the same time. It's really dumb. So at least there's like no thought. It's just either you immediately win or you immediately lose. Or maybe you don't immediately win, but if you lose fast. Because they have to kill it before it gets to Venusaur pretty much, or there's not much they can do. Well, unless they got Magnezone, because then Magnezone can just lock it out, and then you just can't attack for 5 turns or whatever because you flip tails 7 times. That's not how that works. You wouldn't flip tails that many. I don't know. Anyway, there's still a lot of coin flips in that game because Pokemon is a silly thing. I don't know. Anyway, what was it? Was like Mega Gardevoir and like Mega Mawile in like the new trailer, the new pack. Those and I don't remember what else it was. Ogerpon, which I think is like super new. Isn't that from like the Scarlet and Violet DLC? I think. Um, and I don't remember what else was in there. Yeah, that one. That was one of the ones that was in the trailer. And Mimikyu EX, which I was like, this seems really bad. And then it's like I saw the stadium card. I was like, oh, okay, I see. That seems less bad. It's still not. It still seems a little iffy, but it's you could do something with it. It's like it just doesn't take damage the first time when it first comes in. So I think it's just the first hit it takes. It just doesn't take damage, and like that's it. It's just invincible no matter what. Um. Anyway, I don't have I don't have anything more to say on that or this or whatever. Nikkei? No, I'm not updating you on Nikkei. I'm not doing that. You're not allowed to know. You don't get to know those secrets. I've been skipping a lot of cutscenes. That's what you need to know. I just constantly I'm like, yeah, I don't have time to play this right now. Really, I'm gonna just like skip all these cutscenes for all the events. Did the Resident Evil thing happen yet? That happened a very long time ago. That was months ago. Yes, I have Jill and Claire and Ada. Yeah, I have all of them. I haven't really used them much, but you know I have them. Was there another one? Was it just those three? It was just those three, right? Yeah. Um, there was a mini game that's just the like inventory thing from Resident Evil 4. It's basically just centered around that. It was like that plus like a weird like tower defense sort of, not tower defense but like a horde. It was, I mean, it's like tower defense in that it's like automatic, like it just automatically shoots for you or whatever. And it's like you slot in all of the weapons and stuff. Slot in your shotgun or your grenades or whatever, and they have certain shapes and whatever, and then it just automatically fires them at certain intervals and stuff. And they all have like all the different weapons and different items and stuff have different abilities, and you just try to fit everything in. And then you can combine two of like the same type, and then they get upgraded. And it's kind of cool, but like also just kind of annoying. So it's like it was just like at a certain point, it was like, okay, I get it. I don't know. It's not that interesting to do, and then yeah, it was just all of the mini games always have this thing where you do it, and usually they have like there's some kind of like score, like you need to get a certain score or whatever, or you're going for like a high score, and then it's like, at a certain point, it's you realize what the daily reward is, because I think once you've done all of like the missions and unlock stuff, once you've done all of those, then you're done whatever, and there's nothing else to unlock, and then you could just go for the daily reward, which is like you can basically go into the mini game, play for like 10 seconds, and you've got enough points to get to get the daily score you need. So it's like, okay, now I can just exit and I'm done, whatever. I don't think the current event has a mini game, right? No, I don't think it does. I don't think the last couple have. So yeah. You know how I said I wasn't going to talk about Nikkei, and then I did? Yeah. Anyway. I guess let's check. Is there anything anything I missed news-wise? Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties demo is now live on Nintendo Switch 2 in the Americas. Thank you for your patience. I guess there was some issue specifically that was making it. I don't know. Specifically on Switch 2. But they were having trouble putting it up or whatever. Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition is up for pre-order. I'm sure people will be very upset that it's $80 despite the fact that it's plus the DLC. So, it's not normally that price. Or well, DLC. It's yeah, I mean it's the upgrade, it's the price of the upgrade pack essentially. Why Sonic Rumble is getting Altered Beast characters? Also Fantasy Zone and Monkey Ball, but those seem like reasonable. Altered Beast for some reason is it seems very funny to me to like. Yeah, we need Altered Beast. We need that. Kill and close beta sign up. Yeah, I'm not saying. I mean, everything I'm saying is just from the Xbox thing. So. Yeah, I'm not really saying anything. So. I'm sorry, what? This is not news. Okay. It's just okay. It's okay. It's really not news. Um. Just a weird Mario Broth. Mario Broth is a great is the one I have long said is the one good account on Twitter. Um. Official British Nintendo magazine. Said Panel de Pon was originally planned to be localized with Killer Instinct instead of Yoshi's Island. Although that it then follows up with someone who worked on Killer Instinct said, "Yeah, no, that was made up. they just completely made that up. That's not true at all." That would be very funny if that were true, though. That would just KI Tetris Attack being KI instead of Yoshi. Like, why? Why would you do that? Like, instead go from Panel de Pon to Killer Instinct Tetris Attack. Like, that'd just be the most random thing to pick. I realize at the time that would have been less crazy, but that still would have been weird. It's just like the complete tonal opposite. Like that's what the Americans only like Killer Instinct. They don't like Yoshi. They hate Yoshi. The world needs more T to M rated puzzle games. Is there anything other than Mortal Kombat Deception puzzle combat? Like I don't. Is there anything other than that? I don't know that any others. There's no other ones that I know of. Unless you want to count. I don't know. It's not M, but it's teen. Layden versus Right. I guess. Does that count? I don't know. Catherine? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that counts. Just those two. Catherine and Puzzle Combat, which isn't a game on its own, but maybe in the next Mortal Kombat collection you'll get Deception. Get Puzzle Combat. which is really it's just Puzzle Fighter, but with Mortal Kombat basically. So I played some of it, played a little bit of it. It existed. I don't know. I don't remember. Was that the one that had chess combat? Also, was it? I don't remember if that was Deception or if that was Armageddon. Because Armageddon I know had the racing mode. I don't remember which one had chess. Because I know Deception had the puzzle mode, but I never played Armageddon, but I did play Deception. Uh, I rented it once. So yeah. Anyway, Mortal Kombat Deception. That is what we will end on. Next time, when I come back, Mortal Kombat Deception. That's not true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to lie to you like that. I won't be doing that. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe somehow I will be playing Mortal Kombat Deception next time. That would be weird. That would be a weird turn of events. I don't know how that would happen. That was the deception. The deception was me all along. Turns out I was never real. So yeah, I'm done. We're done. We're done here. No more. No more streams. I am up to date on VODs. I didn't. I highlighted the last VOD and I did export it, but I haven't. I just need to go over to the VOD channel and just go make it public. But I just haven't done that yet. But and then this VOD I will need to highlight. I'll need to split it into 2 parts, but then I'll need to do all that and yeah, then I'll be done. And yeah, I don't plan on doing anything with this. With the VODs I mean, for one, I'll probably delete the highlights. Maybe I don't know if I will. I might. I might not. I don't know. The past broadcasts, obviously, those are gonna go, and I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that. But yeah. So yeah. I like I said, I will be back. If there's some kind of major Nintendo Direct, maybe. But I also might not, because I mean I've had times before where I didn't stream directs and I could have, but it kind of depends on the time and whether or not I want to. So whether or not I feel like it, pretty much. So we'll see. Or if there is a particular game I really want to play. I briefly thought about. I will say I did briefly consider maybe doing Kiwami 3. But honestly, probably not. If I would want to come back for anything, it probably would not be for something like a full thing like that. Unless I just really have been wanting to stream or something, then I don't and I really want to do something long. I don't think that's likely. So yeah. Because generally the long streams they get exhausting. Or it's like I have fun with it at first and then it's like at a certain point I don't want to do it anymore. So yeah. Yeah. Um the next time I'll for sure be back is like I said, Summer Game Fest. And when is that? 2026. That is, oops, June 5th, looks like. Cool. The website, okay, I was like, the website's not working. Yeah, June 5th. And that is, what is June 5th? That is a Friday. So Friday, June 5th, and I assume probably just that whole weekend. I'll be streaming. I'll be back and I'll be streaming again. So Um. Yeah, nothing specific planned beyond that. Uh, it's gonna be down to just whatever whatever comes out that I really want to play. Maybe there'll be nothing. Maybe there'll be nothing in particular that I really want to play or that I particularly really want to stream. That's a particular thing. Just because a new game comes out and I want to play it, I'll play it. And I'll play it on my own time. And maybe I'll let you know about it, but I'm not gonna not gonna be streaming anything unless you know, unless I want to. So, yeah. Like I said, though, I'm not quitting. I'm not retiring. I'm not done yet. I'm still here. You can't kill me that easily. But yeah. Yeah. Just treat it like I'm retiring anyway. Just do that and then you go and you have a good cry and then remember me and then yeah, just like look up at the sky and then just imagine the ghostly image of my face in the sky. And then yeah. And that's me. That's what happens. That's yeah. And then I come back later for the reboot or something like that. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close that. I will. Yeah. I'll be back eventually. I will. I will not be back today. Weird also to be ending this early. I wasn't expecting my last stream to end this early in the day either. So that's fine though. That's fine. But now I'll have time to do other things. I have a lot of other things I need to do that are not this. So yeah. Um I'll have time for all that now. And you won't hear about any of it because it's not relevant to you. But I mean, I don't know, maybe you will somehow. Maybe it will be relevant to the world at large. That's unlikely. That's unlikely that I'll be doing anything so important. Um yeah. Yeah, this has been a whole lot of talking this stream. Whole lot. Yeah, I don't know. I guarantee after right after I finish, I'm gonna be like, man, there's that thing I really want to stream. Like, there's gonna be. I'm going to like forget that I'm not streaming next week, and then I'm also going to like be like, man, I kind of want to stream that. I guarantee that's going to happen. There's going to be something, or like there's going to just be something almost immediately that I'm going to wish that I hadn't decided I was taking a break. But no, I need to. I literally need to. So yeah. Uh yeah. I don't have anything else. I really don't. So, but I can keep saying I don't have anything else, and then we enter this loop where the stream never ends, and then I can just stay here forever. I have you trapped forever inside my streaming domain. Um, yeah, Discord. Discord is where I will be. Um, that is mainly where I will be as far as where you can speak with me. That will be the location. I mean, I'm not going to always be there, but you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just keep needing to remember, make sure there's not something I'm forgetting, because if there is, I will not get another chance to say anything. So, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It doesn't matter. If I didn't get a chance to whatever, it's I could say it later or not, I don't know. But anyway, thank you for how many years has it been? 2017 it started. I don't know. It's been a long time. When did Crash Bandicoot? when did when did that come out? I think it was 2017. Because I remember, I think it was a year after Overwatch, wasn't it? I believe was when I started this proper, more or less. I know I streamed Overwatch. I know there's some my oldest streams are Overwatch, but predates. But that was just weird random things that I just decided to do. But yeah, it's been a long time. It's been almost 10 years. So yeah, 9 years this year. Um yeah, like I said, not done, but it's fun to treat it like I am. It's fun to think of it that way. Is it fun? I don't know. I'm just gonna call it that. Just gonna say that it is. Yeah. I'll see you in June. And possibly before that, but for sure in June. In Definitely not tomorrow. I will see you in about 5 months. So look forward to that. Other than, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll see everyone in person at some point. Maybe that could happen. It always could. It could. You don't know. Yeah. I'll be back when I'm back, and I will be resting until then. I'll be resting at the bottom of the ocean, just waiting for someone to awaken me from my slumber. Why the bottom of the ocean? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea actually why that one. Um, I probably should have like an intro or an intro outro. I don't have that. I didn't prepare that. You would think I would have done that for this one. I could, but I wouldn't have anything special. So like I don't know. Wouldn't have anything special to pick from. Um so yeah. I think it's better we just go with silence. I think it's better we just do that. Just have a moment of silence. Uh yeah. I'll see you when I see you. I'll just, you know, everybody get out. You don't have to go home. You can't stay here. You can stay here. You don't have to go home, and you don't have to leave either. You are free to make your own choices. You control your own destiny. Row row, fight the power. That's it. Goodbye.